Morning. My friend's birthday is tomorrow, and I texted her and asked her a long time ago what her favorite type of cake was, and she said pineapple upside down cake. I have no idea what that is. I think I've heard of it, but I'm not like, I don't know what it is. So I decided to consult the recipe haven of the internet, aka Pinterest. And I found someone else who has a general like of creating ball-shaped birthday items. So I found a recipe for pineapple upside down cake balls. The only part of that title that made any sense to me at all was pineapple. So I figured that we would start with that and go from there. I have no idea what an upside down cake is. I know what a cake is. I've never made one. But, yeah, upside down cake, no idea. Do I have to be upside down to make it? Does the cake itself have to be upside down to make it? Do I have to be in a parallel universe to make it? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I know what balls are. Cake balls. Okay. I think I have all of the ingredients. And by think I mean hope. Let's see. 1 package of yellow cake mix. 1 can of crushed pineapple. Check. Vanilla frosting. Check. I'm not making my own because I'm lazy. Butter. We'll get to that later. Light brown sugar. Chopped up maraschino cherries. Sure. What is it? What is a marriage? Why don't they just call it dessert cherries? 2 packs of white candy melts. Done. Canola oil. Oh. I might not have enough canola oil. What kind of oil do I have? Avocado oil. That might not be good in a cake. So first, I guess we're gonna start with the cake. Set oven to 350, done. Coat bottom of pan with no stick cooking spray. What kind of pan do I need? What? A bunt pan? What is a bunt pan? Bunt. I think I have a pan. I hope this works. Consider it coated. Oh, I need a mixing bowl. Do I get to use my mixer? I hope so. Now that I kind of know how to use it. Sort of. Cake mix. Of water, half a cup of oil, and 3 eggs? They recommend using Crisco oil. What if I don't want to use Crisco oil? What if I want to use Kroger oil? What are you going to do about it? Pillsbury, huh? That could have been a disaster. Fortunately, it wasn't. 3 eggs. Cup of water. And a half a cup of oil. I hope I have enough oil. Ah, shit! I was supposed to use pineapple juice. Can I drain the water out of it? No, I screwed it up. Fish biscuits! Apparently my plan to not look ahead at the directions was not a good idea because I was supposed to use pineapple juice instead of water, and I'm guessing that in the directions it's in all capital and it's bold. So I'm guessing that's super important. So we're gonna have to start over. But I only have 1 cake mix. Well, I'm waiting for my cake mix to arrive. Because my mother-in-law's awesome. She's gonna bring me one. Let's see if I can do any of this other stuff. If something's that important, put it at the top. Put it in, like, directions. Number 1. Make sure you use pineapple juice instead of water. Get out a medium large mixing bowl. I only have one mixing bowl and it's full of failed cake mix. Oh, another helpful tip. Get out a medium large mixing bowl. This will be used to mix the cake batter in. Okay, maybe that should be your number one direction, followed by use the damn pineapple juice in place of the water in your cake mix. Important details. Just gonna leave them out. Okay, I guess I need a strainer. Let me make sure I don't need to, like, use some other magical device. I don't see anything else in bold. Okay, if I need to use 1 cup of water, then I feel like I need to measure the juice. So maybe I shouldn't put it directly into the bowl. Maybe I should put it into, oh, I don't know, a measuring cup? What if I have more than a cup? What do I do then? This isn't for you. Got a living room full of mooches. Pour the whole 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple into a strainer of some kind to get all the liquid out. You sure about that? Really stir and mash to get as much liquid out as possible. You don't want the pineapple chunks to be too moist. Ah, that's... I don't want my juice going everywhere. I need it to go into the... Oh, okay. I can see maybe why they wanted this to go into a bowl. Because it's going all over my counter. What if I have more than a cup? I have more than a cup of juice. I'm really stirring and mashing. I'm not a pineapple juice scientist, but we're gonna have more than a cup of juice. Juice. Wait, was this crushed pineapple? Yeah, it looks like pineapple. I think these were maybe just extensively food processed pineapple. Am I supposed to get all the juice out? I don't want them to be too wet-ish. Consider yourself strained. My mother-in-law has arrived with the cake mix. Although it's a little bit different than the one I had. It is now damp. Supreme. Okay. Set pineapple aside. I ended up with like 2 cups of juice-ish. So I'm setting it all aside because you never know, I might get to the end and it's like, oh, BT dubs, you need the rest of the pineapple juice. Cake mix, round 2. Oil, 1/2 cup of oil. Oh no, my measuring cup has juice in it. Quarter of a cup. Plus 2 is 1/2. Oiled. 3 eggs, okay. Add in your oil, eggs, and cake mix and whisk until even. Oh, or use a mixer if you have one. Oh, I have one. My mixer came with a whisk, so if I whisk mix it, it's a real 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Why? It's not staying in. Is my gun handle activated? Okay. If it's not gonna hold any of them in, we're gonna whisk it. You gotta whisk it to get the biscuit. The whisk seems a lot easier to manage than those other things that I used last time. So I think we're just gonna maybe use that from now on. Add in pineapple chunks and stir until mixture is even. Wait, do I add in my water? When do I? Oh, hell. Well, I just dumped some of it on the floor. Good thing I saved some. Round 2. We almost lost it. That was almost a cake mix casualty. We can't have that here. Oh, ooh, I like that button. Pulse. It's less intense. less terrifying. This stuff's going everywhere. It's like waiting for a balloon to pop. Okay, that looks more like a cake batter. I think. I don't know. I've never made a cake. I don't know what a batter is supposed to look like. Add in pineapple chunks and stir until mixture is even. Wooden spoon. It smells very pineapple-y, which I'm guessing is a good sign. Make sure to put your pineapple juice in the cake mix in place of the water. It's super important, but we're just gonna put that on the last page. 34 to 38 minutes. Hopefully my prehistoric oven can handle this. We're gonna use this time to figure out what an upside down cake really is. Beans! I know the mail is here. What is an upside down? An upside down cake is a cake that is baked in a single pan with its toppings at the bottom. Oh, how is this an upside down cake if you're mixing all the toppings in it? Is it an inside out cake? I'm changing the title. It is now Pineapple Inside Out Cake Balls. That seems better, more appropriate. It has now been 34 to 38 minutes. Time to check on our cake. Oh man, it looks like a cake. What if I don't have a toothpick? I'm gonna use a chopstick. Looks clean to me. I made a cake. Remove from oven, check, and let cool around 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. Crush up the cake with your hands and add to a mixing bowl. What if I don't want to use my hands? What if I want to use this instead? Not the boss of me. You are still steaming. You would have burnt my hand. Well, this is convenient. This butter is marked with tablespoons. 4 tablespoons in a quarter cup. There is today. My butter's boiling. Stir melted butter and brown sugar together and add to the cake mix. Still sizzling. I think there's a little too much sugar in here. Or not. Maybe you can't have too much sugar unless you got the beatus. Chop up your cherries and frosting? How the hell do you chop frosting? Who wrote this? I don't know how I'm supposed to chop these things. They're in juice. We're chopping cherries. I gotta measure out my frosting so I can. Why? Why do you have to chop frosting? Okay. Chopped. Form desired-sized cake balls and lay out on wax paper. If I don't have wax paper, what if all I have is parchment paper? Is that the same thing? I hope so. Ooh, this is... That's not really keeping its shape very well. Ooh, these are big. Can't have balls that are too big. You get nothing but problems. They're not really shaped. They're roundish balls. Refrigerate for at least 15 minutes. Somehow, I don't think that 15 minutes in the fridge is gonna help these soggy balls, so we're gonna put them in the freezer because we're lazy. I think I have this like worked out, maybe. I just gotta be fast. Gotta be like a ninja. Ah! First casualty. Oh no, you're warm. These balls, man. These balls, they warm up way too fast. Sprinkles. Oh. We just had a sprinkle casualty. These balls are way too big. Way too big. I overestimated with the size of the balls. Hopefully where they're lacking in presentation, they make up for it in taste. Because they're lacking in presentation. This looks like a toddler put these together. Which pretty much did, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new to this. It's all new. It's all uncharted territory. Why are these so mushy? I'm gonna blame it on the chopped frosting. Who chops frosting? What kind of instruction is that? Chop your frosting. It's all a learning experience, figuring it out together. Alright, well these things turned out kind of uneven. Some are big and don't really fit in the box, and some fit. I hope they taste better than they look. May your cake balls be moist, and may nobody use that word to describe them. Happy birthday.